So if you're someone who's thinking about building and launching a digital product this year, this is the video that you need to watch, because what I'm going to be doing is breaking down all of the key steps that you need to be aware of, starting with one of the first things, how to pick the best type of digital product. Number 2, the best traffic sources for you to use. And number 3, how you can use AI to help you along every single step of the way. But this actually now brings me on to one of the first official steps that you need to take, which is that you need to pick the best digital product for you to focus on. Now, one thing that a lot of beginners don't realize is that there's different types of digital products out there. And the mistake that so many people make is that they don't do the right research when it comes to understanding the foundation of which digital product is going to be best for them in the situation that they're in. And that's the reason why I created this digital product matrix, because I found from my 8-9 years dealing with digital products that there's 4 different types. Each of these 4 different types have their pros and their cons, but ultimately it's about picking the best one that you believe that you're going to be able to execute to the best of your ability. Now, one of the first ones is info products. And this is where you're going to be able to package your knowledge into something that people are going to be able to purchase. And it comes in so many different formats. As you can see, ebooks, courses, tutorials, masterclasses, workshops, audiobooks, and the list goes on. We've also got things like apps. So if I click into this one, as you can see, there's mobile apps, web apps, browser extensions, desktop softwares. This one I'll definitely say is a little bit more complex, but with the help of AI, you're going to be able to build an app literally within 2 days, 3 days, depending on your experience. Let's move on to one of the next types of digital products, which is utility based. So this is going to be things like spreadsheets, Excel, Google Sheets, planners, trackers, and calendars. These are going to be the type of digital products that people are going to purchase, and they're going to be able to reuse it over and over again when it comes to helping them with a particular task. And finally, we've got direct communication. And this is one that not that many people think about. It's going to be things like paid newsletters, communities. We've got SMS, consulting packages, done for you services. So with this type of digital product, you're going to be speaking one-to-one with someone or maybe a group of people, and you're going to offer some sort of service that could be automated, and it could be packaged in a way that's going to be a digital product on your end, but it's going to provide value to someone on the other end. So this is a quick breakdown of the 4 different types of digital products that you can get started with. And my personal opinion is to try and focus on one, because the mistake that I've seen so many people making is that they try and do all of them, they try and do a few of them, and they try and do other online ventures all at the exact same time. And if you do that, all you're doing is spreading your energy across so many different things and limiting your ability to see results if you was to put your energy into one single thing. Now, if you was to ask me which one of these is going to be the best one for a beginner to focus on, to be honest, all of them are really good. It all depends on your skill set. It all depends on what you want to do. A lot of these are trending, a lot of these are evergreen, and a lot of them are doing well. But I would probably say a simplistic one or a low hanging fruit opportunity is going to be to turn your knowledge into some sort of info product that people can buy. The reason why I say this is because I believe every single person has a unique experience that they're going to be able to package up. And with the help of AI, you're now going to be able to simplify this process, as well as simplifying the process when it comes to making sure that the end user is going to get value out of that digital product. So for the sake of this video, this is what I'm going to be showing you when it comes to the steps of being able to build it out. But once you've decided on whatever type of digital product you want to focus on, the next thing that you need to do is get a custom step-by-step plan. There's one saying that I heard many years ago when I started building out digital products, which is that if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. With AI, you're now able to get a step-by-step blueprint as to which step you need to take and the reason why you're taking it. And lack of clarity is what used to hold so many people back. But again, with AI, you're now able to get a structured step-by-step understanding of what you need to do in your own unique situation. And the best AI tool to use when it comes to doing this, at the time of me making this video, is going to be Google Gemini. Now, Gemini is completely free to use. It's directly connected to Google's search database. So when it comes to knowing the best type of digital product for you to build in a specific niche, it's going to be able to give you the best answers. And the key thing that you need to do once you get to this point is just make sure that you prompt Gemini in the right way. And for you to get the best prompt for you to put into this box is to go over to this prompt builder. So I'm going to leave this link down below. It's another tool that's free to use at the time of me making this video as well. And basically what it's going to be able to do is ask you a couple different questions, and depending on what answers you give it, it's going to be able to give you a prompt for you to copy and paste directly into Gemini. So all you need to do once you go over to this page, again, it's going to be linked down below, is just click on Get Started. And then from here, you're going to be able to create your account. So I've just logged into my account, and as you can see, there's all of these different AI tools that you're going to be able to use when it comes to building prompts and being able to help you with digital products. But of course, in today's video, we're focused on Gemini. So I'm just going to click on this one. And again, it's just going to take you through a series of different questions. So I'm just going to answer them super quick so that I can get the prompt and show you exactly what I'm going to do next. So question 1 is, what type of digital product do you want to make? We're going to go with the AI powered info product today. What type of info product do you want to create? So we're going to focus on faceless video info product. But as you can see, if you want to show your face on camera, you can do that. If you want to do a mix of both, you can also pick that as well. But I'm just going to choose faceless for today's example. What is your skill level? Now, I've been doing it for many years, so I'm just going to go with advanced. Which niche do you have knowledge or experience in? Now, this is something I say on this channel all the time, but when it comes to deciding on a niche, you don't want to go with what's popular. You don't want to go with something that you have no knowledge about or you're not passionate about. You need to pick something that you have a little bit more knowledge than the common person. So you don't need to be Einstein. You don't need to be the smartest person on this planet, but you just need to be a few steps ahead of someone else. So the prompt builder is going to give you all of these different options to choose from. So you're going to be able to click through any one of these, but if you can't find anything, you can always click on other and then type in your niche or your ideal category. But in this video, the one that I'm going to go with is going to be AI tools. This is something that I know a lot about. I'm making a video about AI right now. I've got various different apps, tools, products within the space. So I'm just going to select this and then click on next. Will my info product require on-screen recording demonstration? So I'm just going to say yes, because I would say an AI related product is going to need this, but if it doesn't, of course, select no. Do you have an idea of what your topic will be about? Now, for the sake of today's video, I'm just going to say the topic is going to be me showing people how they can build an app using AI step by step. So in this box, you want to try and be as descriptive as possible, but I'm keeping it super simple. And then all you need to do from this point is just click on generate prompt. Okay, perfect. So what the prompt builder is going to do is come back with the full prompt that you're going to be able to copy just like this. And just to let you guys know, as a quick reminder, when you create your account, you're going to be able to get access to all of your different prompts that you've made with the prompt builder in your dashboard. So yeah, this is definitely helpful and it's been able to help out a lot of people. But now that I've got the prompt, I'm just going to go back over to Gemini. And it's going to be from this point that you just need to paste everything in there just like that. Click on tools, click on canvas, and you can leave it on thinking mode, but I'm just going to select pro and then click on submit. So for you guys that have watched my channel previously, you already know exactly what Gemini is going to do. It's going to start coding out everything that's going to go into this interactive dashboard. The reason why I like doing it this way is because you're going to be able to see things in a much clearer way so that you're going to be able to know exactly what you need to do in detail. So I'm going to wait for it to be done, and as soon as it has, I'm going to be back straight away. Okay guys, I'm back. That took about 2 minutes, but as we can see, it's now been built out. So to make it full screen, you're just going to click on share and then click on this link. Okay, perfect. So this is much better. And I just want to quickly walk you through this blueprint just so that you know exactly what you're going to be able to go away and build yourself for completely free. So on this dashboard, as you can see over here, it's going to give you a projection in terms of what you can expect. So if I was looking to maybe list this product for, I don't know, around this, and I was hoping to get around 200 daily visitors, this is what I could potentially get. I'm also going to be able to choose a title over here and change it to any one of Google's recommendations. If I wanted to get a little bit more information on any one of these different titles when it comes to the search data, I could just click into it and Gemini is going to show me the search volume. And as you can see right there, the trend is rising up. So this might be a good info product for me to build. And if we go over to Google Trends, it's showing us something similar. So if I just type in how to build an app right there, more and more people ever since 2008 have been searching for ways for them to build an app. So again, this info product definitely has potential. The blueprint in Gemini is also going to come back with a list of different competitors right here, as you can see. So I'm going to be able to check out their store, see exactly how they've structured it. It's going to give me a blueprint when it comes to the actual info product, the curriculum of how to structure it out in terms of the first module, the second module. If I want to make an ebook, it's giving me the titles for me to choose from. And it's also giving me all of the prompts that I need and Instagram reel ideas. So this is definitely worth using. Doesn't cost anything for you to get it. And it's going to be customized to what you're trying to build. But this now brings me on to one of the first practical steps that you're going to take, which is to start building out the actual digital product that you're going to launch. And if we just go over to the step-by-step checklist in Gemini, as you can see, the first thing that we've done is to define or validate the title right there. We've gone over to Google Trends, so I'm just going to tick this. And the second step that we need to do is go over to a tool called Gamma and start building out the slide decks that we're going to use in this info product. Now, Gamma is what I personally use, it's what all my students use, and it's free for you to use when it comes to getting started. There may be limitations when it comes to watermarks and what you're able to build, but even then, it's still cheap to use and it's super powerful. So there may be a link in my description down below. What I'm going to do is just log into my account. And then from there, this is the next page that you're going to see. Now, they've made some changes to it. A lot of you that watch this channel have probably seen this before, but I'm just going to quickly walk you through some of the changes and what you can do when it comes to building the foundation of an info product. Because there's a lot of confusion when it comes to using Gamma. A lot of people know it to be a presentation slide tool, but there's a way that you can turn the presentations into a video, and I'm going to walk you through all of that. But the first thing that I need to do for me to build out the slides is to enter a prompt into this box. So for me to get that prompt, I just need to go back over to Gemini, and I'm going to be able to find it if I click into AI prompts. I'm going to see it right here, so I could just copy it and then paste it in this box just like this, and then change this to traditional, because what this is going to do is that it's going to make sure that it's done in PDF rather than different sizes. So this is super important. You can leave it on classic. You can also change the language if you want to target a specific demographic. But for now, I'm just going to leave it on English US. And then I'm just going to click on generate outline. And what it's going to do is that it's going to start building out every single module that's going to go into this info product. Bear in mind that I'm only showing you this as an example. There's going to be changes that you might want to make. For example, to add an introduction to yourself, maybe an outro. You can also go back over to the Gemini blueprint because it's going to give you a curriculum that you can follow. But I'm just going to leave it as it is for now. I'm just going to click on detailed. I'm going to select my theme, and I'm then going to go down here and then click on generate. And for those of you that's never seen Gamma before, you're going to be blown away by what it's able to do, because as you can see right now on the screen, it's writing out everything word for word. So I'm not typing anything, guys. I'm not speeding it up. It's doing it right before our very eyes. It's generating the images. It's structuring everything. It's designing everything. And all of this is done using the power of artificial intelligence. So this saves so much time, because when it comes to building info products like this, I would say 2 years ago, 3 years ago, it would have taken you a month, maybe even longer if you're a beginner. But now with a simple prompt, you're going to be able to build out the entire foundation that you're going to be able to use when it comes to turning it into an AI info product. But here we have it, guys. This is the completed version of it. Now, there's going to be some changes that you might need to make. My recommendation is to always read through everything. Make sure that there's no mistakes. This is why you need to pick a topic that you know something about, because if the AI did make a mistake, this is not something that you want to sell to your audience. But 9 times out of 10, I'll say that it rarely ever makes any mistakes. But as you can see, this is what it was able to do. So far, so good. And if you did want to make any changes, you're going to be able to easily do that. So let's say if I wanted to put my image on this first slide instead of this graphic, what I'm going to be able to do is just click into edit image, come over here, and then select my image just like that. And this is something I would recommend if you're the person that the course is centered around in terms of the information that you're providing. Of course, there's going to be some other things that you need to do other than just adding your image. And if you wanted to get a more detailed breakdown of everything I'm speaking about today, you can click the top link in the description down below, because in that link, I'm going to be able to spend a little bit more time walking you through this entire system. But once you've gone through everything, you're happy with it, you've made all your changes, the next thing that you need to do is just click on these 3 dots, come over here to where it says export, and you're now going to be able to export it as a PDF. And once that's done, what you now need to do is go back over to Gemini, go to the checklist, just tick it off, say that you've done it so that you can keep a record of this. And number 3, it says that you now need to go over to a tool called Descript. And this is what you're going to use when it comes to turning these slides into an actual video. So Descript is another tool that you can sign up to for free, test it out and see if it's something you want to continue using. But the way that it works is actually quite simple. It's basically an AI video editor. As you can see, they've got all of these different features, but the one that we're focused on is of course turning slides into a video. So you could just select it like this. And all you need to do is just drag and drop the file that you got from Gamma in there just like this. And what Descript is going to do is that it's going to come back with a ready for you to export video with narration, voiceover. It's going to come back with a full script, expanding on all of the points that's in the slide. Bear in mind, you don't have to use the AI voiceover. If you want to use your own one, if you've got a microphone, you can always click on record and you're going to be able to read out the script. But what I'm going to do right now is just play a short snippet of what it was able to do, just so you have an understanding as to how all of this all ties in together.
How to build an app using AI. Welcome to this advanced course on building applications using artificial intelligence. In today's rapidly evolving tech landscape, AI has become an essential tool for developers who want to create smarter, more responsive applications. Whether you're building a chatbot, a recommendation system, or an intelligent automation tool, understanding how to leverage AI effectively is crucial for modern app development.
So that's a short snippet of what it was able to do. Again, guys, you can change the voice if you don't want a specific voice. You can click into it, you can use your own voice, you can pick a different voice, female, different accent, it's completely up to you. And then once you're happy with everything, you've made all of the changes, you're going to be able to click on export. Make sure that you select the highest resolution possible in terms of what you want, and then click on download. But this now brings me on to one of the next steps that you need to take once you've got your digital product ready, is to build out a landing page. And when I say landing page, all I mean is a place for your potential customers to go to for them to potentially buy the item if they want to. Now, there's different ways that you can build this out. And my two recommendations is going to be either using something called Standstore or Hostinger. And a lot of people always ask me, Sam, which one is the best one to use? Now, it all depends on the type of digital product that you're focused on. Hostinger is amazing because with it, you're going to be able to use the AI store builder. Literally, all you need to do is just go onto it, enter a prompt, and then from there, it's going to be able to build out a fully functional, operational website. It's already integrated with Stripe, so you're going to be able to collect payments that way. You're going to be able to list products using the AI product lister. You're going to be able to make any changes to it using AI, as well as the AI SEO tools. And because it's a website, you're going to be able to now use various different strategies, e.g. having a blog on the website for you to get potential customers. You're going to be able to build a web app. There's so many different functionalities and features when it comes to using something like Hostinger. But I would say that Hostinger is better suited for a digital product that doesn't have a step-by-step module aspect to it, especially when it comes to videos. And that's the reason why I recommend something like Standstore, because with this one, what you're going to be able to do is go onto it, select what type of digital product you're focused on. As you can see, there's all of these different options. But if I just click into this one, from here, what you're going to be able to do is drag and drop each different module that you got from Descript into the necessary sections. You're going to be able to, of course, use something like Nano Banana when it comes to generating the images. And Gemini is going to come back with all of the different things that you need to copy and paste in terms of the title, the description. And even though Standstore isn't necessarily a website, basically what you're going to be able to do with it is get a link. And with that link, you're going to be able to now drive people directly to a checkout page. So the conversion rate with Standstore is actually quite high because there's no other distractions for your potential customers once they land on the page. But yeah, those are some of the key differences between Hostinger and Standstore. I've got another video coming out real soon where I'm going to be able to expand on all of this. So be sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you don't miss that video. But this now brings me on to one of the next steps that you need to take, which is that you need to build a distribution channel. For people to know that your digital product exists, you need to make sure that you have a way for you to put your landing page, your website, wherever it is, in front of that potential customer. And there's so many different ways that you can build up distribution channels, but it's going to come down to two main methods, either paid or organic. And my recommendation for this year, for those of you that are looking to build digital products, is to use a mixture of both. Now with organic, I would say that this is probably going to be the better option over the long term, because the more effort you put into your organic content, you're going to be able to now benefit from the results from work that you put in maybe a year ago, 2 years ago. But paid ads also has its advantages as well, because you're going to be able to see results initially, especially if you're someone that doesn't have a big audience. And with this particular topic, I could sit here for the next 1 to 2 hours breaking it down, but just to give you a quick snapshot of the strategy that I recommend to beginners, which is to be consistent when it comes to posting content on Instagram, whether that's going to be images, reels, whatever it is. If you're able to post every single day, that's great. If you're not able to post that often, maybe 4 times a week, whatever you can stick to, that's what I would recommend. And the more you post on Instagram Over time, fingers crossed, you're going to start to see results when it comes to more traction. And when you notice that a particular piece of content is doing better than the others, so if you have a reel on your Instagram that got more likes, more engagement than everything else, what you can now do is run a simple $5 per day meta ad on that piece of content. And as long as you've set up the campaign in the right way, again, using a certain strategy, you're now going to be able to push that piece of content out to more and more people. That's ultimately going to drive traffic to the link, your landing page, your website, whatever digital product you're offering. In my personal opinion, I would say that this is a strategy that has the likelihood of doing well. Now, of course, there's no guarantees, but it all comes down to knowing the step-by-step method when it comes to executing this in the right way. And once again, I've got all the information that you need to know. Top link in the description. I've also got another video coming out real soon as well, where I'm going to be able to break down the traffic side of things. So don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you don't miss that video. Today, my intention was to cover the key things that you need to know, but if you like this video, you got any sort of value from it, don't forget to press the like button. I really appreciate that. And if you wanted to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago, well, in this video, I show you some other beginner-friendly ways that you can use when it comes to implementing AI to help you on your digital product journey. You're going to be able to watch that by clicking the link right there. Check that out straight after this because that video has helped out countless people. And I'm sure if you're able to watch it from start to finish, it's also going to help you out as well. But as always, guys, I'm going to catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.